Okay, this is from a listener of the podcast. And here's the question. We have booked a caterer, and the caterer services comes with basic coordination. It seems like this coordination covers everything we need for planning the reception, but their planning is very hands-off when it comes to the ceremony. Do you think we should hire a planner to just cover the ceremony? Well, dear listener, first of all, coordination and planning, two different things. We plan a wedding for months, even years in advance. We coordinate things on the wedding day. So, this caterer, like a lot of other caterers, by the way, is claiming to do more than just the catering, but actual coordination. Now, you can argue that many catering companies do coordinate because in addition to having chefs and servers and bartenders, they have what are sometimes called banquet managers or service managers or captains. And those people have a limited timeline of events that always have exactly and only to do with the functions of the catering company, which over the course of a wedding day are, pretty broad, right? If you think about welcome beverages for your guests as they're arriving for the ceremony, food and drink for cocktail reception, food and drink for dinner, and drink during dancing, the caterers have their hands in a large portion of the wedding day. However, a wedding coordinator who is dedicated to coordinating your wedding day is doing far more than a caterer could do. I've also heard of florists who say, hey, we'll also coordinate your wedding day. We'll just throw that on for additional cost, way less than you'd pay a professional wedding coordinator. Cool. My answer to that is if your budget is only limiting you to using a caterer or a florist, then please do, because it is better than nothing. You do not want to be responsible for coordinating your own wedding day, okay? And you probably don't want someone who's never been a part of a wedding or worked a wedding to be your coordinator without any training either. So, in answer to you, listener, yes, great. Use the caterer for their coordination services of the reception portion of things. And then if you can hire someone to coordinate the ceremony, as well as those hours before the ceremony, yes, you've got some bases covered. You've got some basic coordination and help. However, as a wedding planner, as a certified wedding consultant, I'm working with my clients for a long time in advance. If they hire me for just what we call month of coordination, I'm working with them for weeks in advance. And I am taking on a lot of those final detail logistic calls, emails, Zoom meetings. I'm taking that off of the shoulders of my clients, and I am setting up a wedding day schedule from the morning time when they wake up to the evening when they're dropping their head to the pillows. I'm getting all of that figured out and scheduled, and I know what time vendors are arriving, and I know who should arrive in what order. I know the load in and load out logistics. I know the rain plan. I know where people should park. I know what time grandma's coming because she has to come at a certain time because she only has limited energy, so we want to make sure we get a few photos. I know what time sunset photos are happening. I know what time sunset is on the wedding day. So it's best to have someone who is a professional that can coordinate your wedding day. And if you are limited in your budget, which I know a lot of you are, which I was back when I got married a long time ago, I relied very heavily on my caterer. Back then, way back then, wedding planners were not as popular or prominent as they are now. And so the catering company that I used was a small company, and the gentleman who owned the catering company really would coordinate most of the weddings, and I relied very heavily on his help. So I know what it's like to be in that boat. And whatever amount of money you're spending on your wedding, it's a lot of money. Okay? It's not nothing. And so I want to make sure you do whatever you can to set up the day so that you can truly, and I mean this, like truly enjoy it, right? Take it in, breathe it, see it, feel it, watch all those people who love you so very much and have an awesome time. And so that means having somebody there to really run those behind the scenes logistics for you. Now, before I end this video, I am going to plug something that I think is pretty friggin' amazing, okay? It is the Big Wedding Planning Masterclass, and the last chapter of the first of all, the Big Wedding Planning Masterclass is a digital course. It is a digital course with video instruction, step by step how to plan your wedding, even if it's from the very beginning when you're looking for your venue, or if it's the middle of the wedding planning process, or if it's those last few months of the wedding planning process. We have everything you could possibly need, and it is created by myself and my good friend Christy, and we are both wedding planners, and we are taking all of our knowledge, all of our tools, all of our templates, all of our secrets, and we've put it into this digital course. So let's say that you are asking a friend who is a wonderful person to be your coordinator on the wedding day. If you purchase the Big Wedding Planning Masterclass, the last chapter is going to give you all the tools you need to hand over to this person so that this person can be as successful as possible in coordinating your wedding day. And I just think that's frigging genius and golden and worth every penny. And it's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars less than it is to hire a planner. It is under $500, in fact. So check it out, the Big Wedding Planning Masterclass.com. And thank you for watching. And if this was helpful for you, if you like it, would you subscribe and comment with some questions so that I can answer them on the next video? Thank you.